Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel. Sister Wives fans learn about Janelle Brown's new home. I like the wild feel. North Carolina, good.
Bye.
Arizona. After her breakup with KODY Brown, Sister Wives actress Janelle Brown is establishing some permanent roots in the South. Janelle is going on with her life now that she and KODY are formally kaput. To start the weekend, the 55-year-old mother of 6 shared a video on Instagram announcing that she has bought a piece of land on which she plans to construct her new house. John Denver's Take Me Home, Country Roads served as the soundtrack for Janelle's filming of the deserted, forested plot. Not West Virginia, but my new home, Janelle captioned the photo. Janelle posts video of her property in North Carolina. At last, establishing some long-term roots. It doesn't seem like much right now, but it will, she added. I like the wild feel that it has now, and we are planning for many acres to stay that way for the benefit of the wildlife, the TLC star said in closing. Along with Madison Brown Brush, her daughter, and Madison's husband, Caleb Brush, Janelle also tagged Tata Farms, one of her current business endeavors. Although Janelle did not specify the location of her land plot, we presume that it is in North Carolina, where she has been residing since leaving KODY and Flagstaff behind along with Madison, Caleb, and their 3 children. Janelle has visited relatives and friends in the Southwest on multiple occasions, including her husband David Woolley and her former sister wife Christine Brown, even though she no longer resides in Arizona. One of Janelle's favorite activities since arriving in North Carolina with Madison and her family is gardening. Down south, Janelle is keeping herself occupied. She posted a video of her garden in May, showing off her cucumbers, watermelon, squash, zucchini, cherry and Roma tomatoes and corn. Compared to her garden in Arizona, Janelle told her Instagram followers that growing her garden had been surprisingly easy. Madison's house in North Carolina is less than 30 minutes away from Janelle's land. Janelle bought a 156-acre property in Chocowinity, North Carolina, as In Touch reported in July. Madison lives in Greenville, North Carolina, roughly a half-hour's drive from Chocowinity. Janelle has been spending the majority of her time with Madison and her family since they moved to North Carolina in 2021. Being within a half-hour of one another would greatly ease Janelle and Madison's professional lives now that they are operating a business together. Additionally, Janelle's daughter, son-in-law, and 3, soon-to-be 4, grandkids will always be nearby. Christine Brown from Sister Wives is commemorating David Woolley's important milestone on social media, despite criticism for their accelerated connection. Christine became the 3rd wife to join the Brown family, following Mary and Janelle Brown, when she wed KODY Brown. KODY said he was never really attracted to Christine, even though he had 6 children with her over the course of 30 years. After coming to this realization, Christine decided to divorce KODY and look for a monogamous spouse who would truly love her. She finally used a dating app to find David, whom she now affectionately calls her soulmate. Christine is currently commemorating David's 61st birthday in spite of these rumors. In an Instagram post, she shared a montage of their films and a poignant message, expressing her growing love for him. Christine conveyed her appreciation to David for being a great dad and grandpa, and for his tender treatment of her kids. She said, "I love how you love talking to everybody and want to make everyone smile and laugh." By referring to David as her best friend, Christine elevated their relationship from soulmates to best friends as she wrapped up her message. KODY and Christine split up in November 2021. She met and fell in love with David a year later. She became engaged to David shortly after they met, and they were married in October 2023. There are hints that Christine might seem desperate for love as her romance with David develops in Sister Wives Season 19. In an attempt to make KODY jealous of her happiness, she is also charged with racing to reach significant relationship milestones with David rather than letting their relationship grow organically. Even though Christine and David's relationship has a number of red flags, like love bombing, it is clear that they truly care for one another. It's clear from Christine's recent message, addressed to David, that she knows him well and appreciates his character. She had never spoken to KODY in such a charming way, implying that she had fallen in love with David, albeit maybe too soon. Even though Christine hurried into her relationship with David, she finally made the right choice by getting married to him. Even after a year of marriage, the couple still seems enamored with one another. Christine never felt loved or seen by KODY during their spiritual marriage. She was forced to vie for his attention, and if she requested more time with him, she would even be accused of being envious. KODY even made fun of her by claiming he didn't think she was beautiful. But Christine doesn't have to be concerned that David won't make romantic gestures. She probably views him as her greatest buddy because he gives her his whole attention and is familiar with her. I hope the new Sister Wives cast member and Christine, his true love, have an amazing birthday. The first wedding sob tale by Christine Brown-Woolley is over for Sister Wives viewers. She is now releasing information about her spiritual union with KODY Brown while actively preparing for her wedding to David Woolley. However, the viewers have become tired of her repeated comparisons and her accompanying melancholy state. What are they saying, then? For further information, continue reading. Fans of Sister Wives have moved on from Christine's wedding sob tale. Christine Brown-Woolley was the third wife to marry KODY Brown. As a result, the wedding was spiritual rather than legally binding. He had a hard time getting the day off from work, and she was wearing a simple outfit. They simply went about their day without an extravagant celebration or after-party. The same was true for Janelle Brown, his second wife, who likewise had a modest wedding. Both his fourth wife, Robyn Brown, and his first wife, Mary Brown, had larger wedding parties. At first, they also held a spiritual wedding, but it was extravagant. In late 2022, Christine met David Woolley after splitting with KODY in 2021. They fell in love fast, bought a house, planned a wedding before they were engaged, and he eventually asked her to marry him. Fans of Sister Wives get the honor of witnessing every step of the planning process. They are having trouble, nevertheless, since Christine keeps comparing her wedding to KODY to her wedding to David. She keeps talking about how little she had with KODY, how it wasn't her dream, and other things. Sister Wives fans have created a Reddit thread to discuss this issue because it has grown out of control. They are tired of hearing about how terrible it was for so many seasons. In reference to Christine's incessant chatter, the OP wrote, "I promise that I will go crazy if I have to hear Christine mention when I got married to KODY again. Production keeps asking her to tell us about her wedding to KODY, and I'm so over it. We understand, you were wearing a satin potato sack, it was hush-hush, and it was nothing spectacular. Manufacturing fulfilling their role." Some Sister Wives viewers understood that production needed to delve deeper, even though it can be tedious and repetitive. To demonstrate the stark contrast between the two weddings, they had to do the side-by-side. The comparisons will be used by production. It is their responsibility. I believe it is reasonable for her to be compared once the production asks her and then cuts it together. In actuality, she wanted a large, lavish wedding, but her marriage to KODY isn't what she got. That also fits her personality, therefore I'm happy she had the opportunity to meet a worthy man and experience what she wanted. I just watched the latest episode and texted my mom the same thing. We understand that your wedding to KODY wasn't typical. Modify the record. Most people agree that production is to fault for fans having to listen to Christine Brown-Woolley's sob tale all the time. Perhaps they will realize that not everyone wants to hear it repeatedly. Sister Wives fans have long felt that KODY and Robyn Brown misrepresent themselves and tell white lies. But this season, viewers believe the lying has grown out of control. Get the inside scoop and see what everyone is talking about online. Sister Wives viewers are over the lies. As Christine and David Woolley plan their dream wedding, fans can't help but notice that KODY and Robyn appear starving for attention. Some observers believe the pair feels like David and Christine are taking the spotlight. As a result, KODY and Robyn are lying to cameras to gain attention. All about the lies and the bling, a Sister Wives fan wrote on Reddit. I had a hard time believing anything KODY and Robyn said in this episode. I may have become jaded from watching too much, but they alleged that KODY and Robyn lied to viewers in several instances. This included KODY fearing he couldn't be a church leader because of his hair, their initial meeting at church, and other men pursuing Robyn at church. KODY Brown may have fallen in love with Robyn at first sight, but viewers found it difficult to believe that all of the men at church wanted to steal her. Viewers believe the couple went to a new low. Other Sister Wives fans believed that KODY and Robyn had always lied to viewers. However, this season appears especially deceiving. Other Reddit users wrote, "It's hilarious to me that KODY is having such an outsized reaction to shaving his hair when it's so typical in the mainstream LDS church for males to have short hair and be clean-shaven, but isn't he the same man who forbids the ladies in his life from having pierced ears? So once more, rules for thee but not for me." KODY has always been concerned about losing Robyn. Or he says it. He and she discussed all of the proposals she received from other men, and she chose KODY because his family was so wonderful. He may believe that other church men would assume she is single and flirt with her, and if she isn't thrilled, she may be tempted away. I mean, 3 other women left him. A lady going to church alone isn't a huge deal, but in the AUB it's like, hey, I'm single and ready to mingle. And all the guys gather to look at the new goods. Robyn Brown, star of Sister Wives, hasn't found the church she's been looking for since coming to Flagstaff, Arizona. As Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown begin new lives, Robyn strives to reconnect with her roots. Her dream of polygamy is being cruelly shattered. She appears to be raising Dayton, Aurora, Brianna, Solomon, and Ariella Brown in the same state of instability that she experienced as a child. Robyn Brown returns to what she knows. During Sister Wives Season 19, Robyn Brown authorized TLC to incorporate aspects of her childhood. Her father wasn't as present in her life as she wished, so she begged KODY Brown to contact his children. When she urges him to rebuild relationships with his estranged children, she remembers how her father treated her. In the most recent episode, Robyn chats with KODY Brown about Aurora and Brianna joining a new church. KODY's strong religious beliefs stem from her upbringing in a church. She offers photographs from her childhood. Robyn has already commented about growing up in terror that others might discover her family's multiple lifestyle. However, she has willfully decided to expose Dayton, Aurora, Brianna, and subsequently Solomon and Ariella Brown to the life she describes as terrifying. Tried and true. Part of Robyn Brown's mental stress stemmed from the uncertainty of when her biological father will get engaged in her life. Her mother, Alice Sullivan, was a second wife, thus they were the family on the side. Robyn left her monogamous marriage with Dayton, Aurora, and Brianna to become KODY Brown's 4th wife. Following her tumultuous divorce from David Preston Jessup, Robyn returned to her childhood lifestyle. Now that the Browns are facing adversity, she is encouraging her girls to anchor themselves in the religion that appears to have tortured her as a child. Robyn Brown is raising children in the same instability in which she grew up. Sister Wives followers on Reddit discuss how Robyn Brown was reared in the same state of instability that she is instilling in her children. First, a user mentions Robyn Alice Brown. Then they say, I believe it is a deeply dysfunctional family dynamic. I believe these children are both living with an emotionally unstable helicopter mother who is reproducing the same abuse she had as a child for her own children, but this time the other family is the OG 3+13, and she is the favorite family. I believe her mother, Alice, observed the favorite wife's behavior and taught her daughter accordingly. The wife. She is both emotionally inattentive and completely in control. The elder girls exhibit deep immaturity. This is quite upsetting to watch. I will also continue to watch. Another viewer comments, we repeat what we don't repair. Someone person says, it's the cult of Robyn. KODY reveres her, and the daughters fear her. I feel a little sorry for her. Perhaps she never had the opportunity to evolve into a complete person. I'm not a Robyn fan, but she deserves some grace. This photo demonstrates that she, like Mary and Christine, grew up in a cult environment. I believe a lot of her manipulative skills were learnt by studying how to live. Robyn Brown follows the example. Following the original post, some individuals argue how Robyn Brown is a product of her upbringing. In many ways, she is simply following the example established by her mother, Alice Sullivan. Taught by her mother and socialized by the cult. Oh, she was raised in a cult, that first picture, OMG. Perhaps we don't give her enough slack. She must have been severely traumatized and mentally disturbed. At some point, people will see that she actually was a victim too. When it comes right down to it, the boundary between victim and offender is quite hazy in these organizations, particularly among women. Just one of the many reasons it's so difficult to quit and think critically. KODY added to the problems. Robyn Brown came to the Brown family with a laundry list of traumas. KODY's tolerance for her unsolved concerns appears to have aggravated the matter. Another viewer comments, "That's an excellent summary." When Robyn joined the family, I suppose KODY, since it was love at first sight, coddled and encouraged Robyn's previously untreated problems, allowing them to go unchecked. Robyn was his queen, and he never considered what it would mean for his biological family, nor did he care. KODY continued to cater to Robyn's every need, no matter who it wounded. As long as she was happy.